pretty close, so we were fine.
So no slipping at the start. That was a win.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's paying homage to how hard the Brooks footwear department work, and I think we had the best shoe out there, and me and Henry were just sticking to the road all the way through, and was able to create a reasonably fast time and a win.
So between Worlds and now, I guess you raced the Diamond League. Well, what else has been going on in practice to get ready for this?
It's been a lot every day. Like, this is obviously very new to me, being able to win a major, so it's been a lot of media every day, and that's been very mentally draining and tiring. But I committed to this race, and I really wanted to do it. I'm just mentally very tired. And it's a very different effort to run a mile down the street in flats versus running around in the oval and spikes on. So yeah, I got to give respect to how the body's feeling, and I was able to come out and perform today.
Were you surprised at how seemingly easy it was for you to win this?
I don't know. Yeah, sure, but those guys are really good. But it's the end of the season, so everyone's tired. But I was just really excited to go out and run hard. My body was able to be capable of it, but it's pretty wrecked right now. I was pretty wrecked after Zurich. I was pushing there from the front. It was a hard race, and I think it's time to listen to the body and give it a little bit of a rest.
So no Diamond League final?
No Diamond League final for me. It was a shame. I was really excited about it and had my eyes set on it before Worlds, and I didn't race anything after Tokyo, and it was a plan to be able to race after World Champs this year regardless of the result, and I was able to do it. But I think if I was to listen to someone like Jake Whiteman, the world champion last year, I know that 3 championships for him was a lot, and I've got to learn from my mistakes and also just pay attention to how the body feels after hard efforts.
How do you keep the motivation up for a Zurich, for a fifth half mile, knowing you're already world champion?
I had lots of things to prove for those 2 races. One was I wanted to go and run the British record in the first race in Zurich, and I wasn't able to do that. And here, I didn't have the performance I wanted to last year, and I needed to kind of make that right. I'm fit, but I need to pay attention now to make sure that we're ready for Paris.
Noah Lyle said he wasn't doing Diamond League, and he changed his mind. Any chance?
I'm sure appearance fee had something to do with that. No, listen, nothing would have changed this right now, just because we've ended where we want to end. I ended on a high. I didn't do what I wanted to do in Zurich, and so it's nice to end on a high, and it's difficult to do at any point in anyone's career at the end of a year. So I've been training and racing for a long time this year, and I was glad to put on a performance like that today, but I can't imagine performances like that are going to continue if I keep pushing.
Season as a whole, I mean, you nailed it, right?
What do you think? It's pretty good?
Yeah.
Yeah, listen, I'm a championship runner. Obviously, the world final was circled for a long time, for many years. And we know those dates off by heart, regardless of what year it is. And that's my big one. And anything after that is kind of a prize, but also we don't really mind how they go. It's just how we do in the major. And, I was able to make the final the last 4 attempts. And so I'm looking to continue to do that and learn from my mistakes.
Being Josh Kerr world champion, people recognizing you more on the street when you're in the airport, is it different, or?
Yeah, it's pretty different. Especially, coming to races, if I'm not getting recognized here, then I'm probably doing something wrong. But it's been very different. It's been pulled in lots of directions. But I said this after the World Champs, and I'll say it now. My job now is to connect the barrier between where I am as a professional and where I was as a club runner, and to make sure that we continue the success from Edinburgh Athletics Club, from Edinburgh, from Scotland, from the UK. So that's what I've been focusing on. I've been doing lots of public appearances and speeches and talks, and that's important to me as well as racing.
I think people are wondering if you're going to defend your San Diego Holiday half title this December. Just curious how you're...
Listen, I haven't signed up for it quite yet. I don't know what the entry fee is. Hopefully we can get that waived this year. But no, I love that race, and I want to run something longer again in the fall. Hopefully that's Holiday half. If it's maybe the Hawaii 10K or a Hawaii half, then maybe we do that. But we'll see what comes our way.
And there's been some good banter between you and Jakob. You got the 2K world record. What do you think about that?
I don't really see the banter, to be honest. We don't really talk, and so it's just kind of media asking us questions individually. But when we're behind the scenes getting our medals, we're able to have a good conversation, and we don't really talk too much about running. But that's our relationship. We're going to battle. We're going to battle hard next year in Paris. We're going to have some new additions again next year, back with Whiteman hopefully. And so it's going to be continually very fun to watch. But he's racing very well. I'll beat him on the right day this year. It's very difficult to beat. I beat him on the right day, and he's going to have to deal with that for the rest of this year. And I'm sure he's going to come back fighting pretty hard next year too.
What do you guys talk about? What kind of motivation?
Just asking what the heck, how the heck he can come back and run a 5K. All this stuff. Just general chit chat. Where he's training, where he's based. So him and Nordas don't really talk. So it was either him talking to nobody or talking to me. So it was kind of the
icebreaker.
yeah. It was choosing between the two evils there behind the scenes for the medal stuff. So it was a bit of fun.
Sounds like your best friends.
Oh yeah, best friend.
Are you gonna enjoy New York now? Like, what's next couple days?
I'm gonna get over to Florida and spend time with my fiance. She lives in Florida now, so just gonna go there, and she's still working, and I'll probably be doing some golfing.
Have you had Chipotle since Worlds?
I had it last night.
All right.
This is all right. I want to say one thing. I wasn't saying that Chipotle is bad food. I'm saying my chef made my food, and I couldn't eat anything outside of that. And the thing I missed the most was Chipotle. So, you know, if Chipotle wanted to sponsor me, this isn't negative stuff. I just had to pay for that, and it was the whole thing.
Yeah, I think you should get Chipotle sponsorship. It makes me want to go to Chipotle.
Listen, Chipotle last night was fantastic, and it fueled me up for a 348, 347 miles. So, can't ask for anything better. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.